Hey guys, CTP here, back at you with another Netflix movie review. Like Static Claim, this movie is based on a classic Nicktoon. It is Invader Zim into the Florpus. I will not be able to include that much footage of the special, or else Viacom will have my head on the silver platter. So just bear with me, okay? Also, spoilers are in this, so please watch at your own risk. Anyways, this special reveals that Zim, an alien who is trying to take over Earth, has been hiding in the toilet for an unspecified amount of time. Yes, really. His arch nemesis Dim Membrane, on the other hand, became a reclusive shut-in after Zim disappeared, and did not even bother to come out of his room until he finally saw Zim on one of his security cameras. Zim reveals that it was his intention all along to turn Dim into a slob, and thus render him useless so he would leave Zim alone. Phase 1 of his plan is complete. Now he has to move on to Phase 2, but he forgot what Phase 2 was. Meanwhile, Professor Membrane, Dim and Yas's father, has been working on a new invention, bracelets that would harness the positive energy that children radiate and create peace across the globe. Dave tries to convince his dad that Zim is an alien who's trying to take over the world, but fails. So he goes to Zim's house, where he finds that Zim has fallen into a slump because he realized the almighty Talos don't really care about him and had no plans to invade the Earth. Dib can relate to his situation, as he has similar problems with his dad. It's the little moments like these that make me appreciate Zim and Div's character dynamic. They may hate each other's guts, but deep down they're both struggling. Then, Dib gets an idea to hack into his dad's keynote presentation in order to expose Zim to the world. This turns on him, though, as Zim has not only hijacked the presentation and taken over Professor Membrane's company, but has also modified the bracelets in order to brainwash the children of the world. He then uses mini-moves in order to teleport the Earth into the general direction of the Urkin Armada. Zim has teleported Earth into the fabric of space and has caused a black hole, known in this movie as the Florpus. Dim and Gaz decide to fix up Attack's ship. If you don't know her, she was from the episode Attack the Hideous New Girl. They fly to space and break the dad out of the prison. However, their dad thinks that this is all just a dream, much to Div's annoyance. The ship gets destroyed, and before they all fly off, Div tries once again to prove to his dad that Zim is trying to take over the world. But in a really heartfelt moment, Professor Membrane tells Div that he doesn't need to prove anything to him, as he's already proud of him. Invader Zim is known to be a very dark show, but this very moment, shows that Professor Membrane really does care for his son. It's one of the best scenes in Invader Zim history. So, they'll get back to Earth, where Dib fights Zim. Mini-Moose ends up in the hands of Clembrain, who is then made to replace Professor Membrane. We get another heartwarming moment where Clembrain refuses to hand back Mini-Moose to Zim and says that the Membranes are his family. At first, I thought Clembrain was just an annoying comic relief, but this scene makes him more of a likable and interesting character. Finally, we get to the climax. The Earth is about to enter the Florpus. Reality starts collapsing, and then we get to see a bunch of alternative universes with a bunch of different art styles, including this one. The animation here was really creative. It reminded me of shows like The Amazing World of Gumball and Chowder, as they combined a bunch of different art styles. Then, Professor Membrane resets Mini-Moose and teleports the Earth back to where it was before. As karma for their horrible actions across the galaxy, the Urkin Armada gets trapped inside the Florpus, while they're burned for the rest of eternity. So, the Earth is saved, Zim is defeated, the Urkin Empire is defeated, and the Membranes can finally be happy together. And that is Into the Florpus for you. Although I didn't enjoy the movie as much as I did Static Cling, I can still say that the Into the Florpus was amazing. The animation is brilliant, and it's actually a step above the original show, since the character designs are more appealing. Special mention goes to the anime opening scene, and the scene where they enter the Florpus. The character is also extremely well written. Zim and Dib work off each other really well. Even though they hate each other, they find a way to meet in the middle, particularly when both of them being ignored by some person, Zim by the Talos and Dib by his dad. Also, even though this movie has Zim as a title character, this time around it's the Membrane's time to shine. They get a lot of character development. The scene where Professor Membrane tells Div that he's always proud of him is one of the rare heartwarming moments in a dark show like this. It's just so beautiful. Div finally gets to save the world, so good for him. Anyways, alongside Static Cling, Invader Zim is one of the best revival movies, and one of the best Nickelodeon movies in general. Heck, it's one of the best Netflix movies. That's all for this video. See you guys next time.